Hello YouTube, this is Enchanted LifePath TV. I'm just messing about again, trying to get the moon focused in on the camera through, the webcam attached to the telescope, just to get some visuals. I'm trying to set it all, and as you can see now, I have done just tuning it in again a little bit more. Done it a couple of days ago, but I've just done it again now. I've got more exposure to the moon, even though I've just lost it where it's sitting. Yeah, I'm trying to just get it on the edge like that, so I can show you the craters and the detail. Look at that. Yeah, we are the news. Unbelievable. How close we are to it. Right. This is like part A, the first little test, just getting this bit out of the way and all tested for the Observatory page. And then we can start having some fun with it all then. Really. Let's just see if I can focus a bit better. It's a full moon tonight. I want to get this side of it in focus. It seems to be brighter this side though. Finally got it. First little part of me test. Promise just a shot. Right, so let's see if I can. Sorry about the shaking, it's just me adjusting the focus. Just trying to get that little nice point. Don't even get this off NASA. Stupid ass idiots. All I've done is chopped the webcam up and stuck it inside the eyepiece. It actually looks like a Tampax what I've made and wrapped it up in masking tape, but I can just buy the real thing now. Which is, I'm just been testing all these little layouts just to see. And look at that, Liverpool, we've got an observatory because we are viewing the moon live. Look at that. Even though I haven't got this switched on to this is actually on. And just let me go. Yeah. Just make the video public. Right, now. Let's get back on it. It's just moved over from where it is. This stream, this YouTube, this is Enchanted LifePath TV. just been messing about again, getting this in focus, but I've done it tonight. So I've been on for about 10-15 minutes just playing with this. And now it's going out of sight. I'm literally on the very last little bit of where I can see it before it's going to go around the corner. But I just want to show you this, how cool it is. I've just, as it centers onto the moon, but the second sorry, yeah, can't get it back on now because I've gone live, I've got stage fright. But we have done it anyway. You will see it if you look back at the footage. There it was again. No way. Why can't I get it in shot? I can't use the focus. I can't use the scope, the spotter scope, because it's actually going around the corner on me now. But if you do look back in the footage, you will see it. I'm just trying to move the angle again just to see if I can give myself a better angle, but I'm struggling now. I'm literally perched up against the wall. Just trying to get this. Just have a look. To move the telescope. I think I might have given myself a bit of a better vantage point at it now. I had it nice before, and then since I've gone live, nothing. Murphy's Law. Absolutely nothing now since I've come on, since I've made it public. Unbelievable. Yeah. try and stop the shakes a bit now. We see a lot of detail, a lot of craters towards the bottom of it when it passes over. I'm not sure what the focus is like because I'm away from, I can't see the screen. It's good I'm not on like a good angle to the computer screen now just to see what that's really like. That's the wind catching the telescope now. See the clouds going over it. It is right now, it's actually behind a lot of clouds to be honest with you, but it's, let me look at it, see if it's completely full. I do think tonight is the full moon, so I don't think we're going to get another chance of this tomorrow. So it's good that I have actually caught it tonight because tonight is the complete full moon. I think if you look, I think that's going to be like 99.999% full. I haven't looked because I've just seen the chances said I'm backed up against the wall here to do this, to get this angle just before it's about to disappear. It's very shortly, just around the other side of the house. So I'll go and sort of set up out again around there in another room shortly. But I want to see, because I can't particularly see the screen now, the way you've got all this set up. So I'm just talking to the computer. Someone's come in. Hello. Not sure what the focus is like on that or if it's, like, it's behind a lot of clouds now. Behind an awful lot of clouds. As I said, this has just been a little test week just to help the Observatory page on the Enchanted LifePath website. So I am glad just that I got this little shot, even just for one night now. But I always have to wait about a month or something for the full moons to come back again. So, but this time I'll be ready. We have got the eclipse coming up, the solar eclipse. I'm gonna get filters on my cameras. I'm gonna be able to do this with my cameras. This is just me telescope for now, with a webcam stuck into it basically. But all my cameras are going to be able to do this. I'm going to be able to live stream from my cameras, which is going to be a lot better as well. So I am going to have like camera A, camera B and camera C all set up I've cleared my Windows computer quite a lot. Just in hope that that can work and I can finally run my OBS setup in that. So if I can, I'll get an Observatory layout and that will be cool. It will be. What we're seeing now is the moon surface, but we're covered by a lot of clouds at the moment. And with me not being able to see the screen, just let me see if I can. No, I've spoiled everything for everyone. From behind the moon, let's see what we've got in other directions though. Because we've had some good stars out this week. There's nothing over that way. But just let's see if we can catch another glimpse of this moon. Anyone coming in, just have a look at the start because we've seen it a little bit clearer for a little bit longer then. And I could see the screen what I was focusing on. But I pretty much think that's over now for in this room. I can't get it from that one. So yeah, I think that's the last we're gonna get of it now. But again, I'm just testing just for my little observatory, and it is cool. I've actually got all the lights off with just the blue lights on in here now. I should have played some space music for you. There's the cathedral, the Liverpool cathedral. Doubt I'll get that. Too close. Right, this has been Enchanted LifePath TV. Let's just come over it a second on the computer and have a look. LifePath TV, let's just come over it a second. Right, what it's on is. Just pull this footage up a second, just over on the stream. Just have a look at it. Might even put the speed up. We're in 7. We need to be in 720. And I had the speed up. Watching the start of the feed at the moment, but I'll be back on again tonight. Definitely, I'll be back on again. I've got a couple of subjects to talk about, and we'll get more shots of this moon later on. I know it's fiddly, but I'll be getting wider angles of it and what have you soon. So this is just one thing that we can do. This will be good with the stars and what have you. To be honest with you, let me just share. I should be sharing the screen now. Just share the screen. And hello, Johnny. How are you, amigo? Just watching back over this footage, which I've just took now, and I actually did get the moons focused in tonight. Just showing you now. I think I'm getting there. I've got this in twice the speed, but there we go. There's some craters, very close. This isn't live now. The telescope's actually, the moon's actually gone around the corner. I can't get footage of that. I just popped on here again just to do another little test, and halfway through it, when I finally captured this, I made it public. It was a private feed, just while I fiddled about because I didn't want to annoy people again coming on and not getting this done. But pretty much gearing up if I can get all the equipment together, and depending on how well we see the solar eclipse on the 21st here in the UK. I'll be ready for that one as well, so I'll stream that live. Not through the telescope, or I will do it through the telescope as well, but I'll do it through the cameras. I'm trying to get some filters. Also, we can get infrared filters for our cameras quite easily now because I found a website which does accessories for my particular cameras. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play around with different filters, different spectrums of light. Yeah, so just have a little look at this a moment. The shaking is where I'm trying to focus, just to fix the focus, just to have a look. It is quite a windy night as well. I'll come back into the chat now, Johnny, as well. This isn't twice the speed. Right, come back into the chat. Visible to the UK. Right, cool, nice one, mate. Thank you. I'll try and get that one Monday. Right, I'll find information on that. I'm sitting here now. Do you know, I've got this computer's in the most awkward place. The telescope is, I'm scrunched up in the corner because it was the only angle where I could get the shot down, actually the side of my bed. With all my windows completely wide open, the borderline panoramic we've got. So I have come in just in here just to get this shot off, but yeah, I'll cover that one for you as well. I'll definitely cover that one. I'm going to be covering them all, as I said. I'm going to be using the cameras as well, just as webcams, basically, but we'll just be able to zoom in on the chemtrails and stuff live though, which will be good to use like a DSLR as a webcam, easily done as well. So these are just little games, because I think if we sort of hide and do more videos like this and more work like this, it may calm the attention down on the channel, and we work and the chance of losing channels again. But maybe we can still have our normal conversations in the chat as well, just go undercover a little bit. But I have got a keen interest in stuff like this, especially when the moon's out. I always want to look at it and film things. So yeah, Monday is it's the 7th, isn't it? 7th of the 8th. I'm sure Monday is the 7th. I'm just looking now for my phone, but my phone's actually over there. I'm a little bit cramped in. Are you going live, Johnny? Again as well? Are you going to be live sometime tonight? Are you going live daily? In the countdown to the eclipse? Cool. Yeah, it's 7th. It's the 7th. Yeah, I'll get into your live streams as well sometime later tonight. I'm generally always awake to catch the American streams anyway. I literally live. My first couple of years on the channel, all I've done was cover America. It's only been this summer where you haven't really heard me mention America for the first time in the old channel, but that's just because of the UK attention. But so I am pretty much always awake in the American time zones. The last 2 years I pretty much worked in the American time zones, which is why I'm pretty much always awake. 20 hours a day at least is something I'm awake for a lot of the time. But how are you, Johnny? You're okay? I'm surprised no one's popped in, but yeah. That's what I'm watching now. Yeah. Good. Superb. Just see this again, this footage. I haven't long been on today, so this way I haven't done that, but I've got a story to cover. What I'm going to be covering, just not so cryptic, just more bizarre news from here in the UK. A charity called Stop So. Just trying to move this off the screen. Remind me later. A charity called Yeah, I'll show you. I got it tonight, Johnny. I'll play this footage again now. Is the screen sharing here? Yeah. Just let me have a look. Oh no, it's not even. Yeah, look, present to everybody. Yeah. I got it tonight, amigo. Just put this in big screen a second, just for you. And this is just a webcam taken apart, just using the sensor stuck into the eyepiece of the telescope. And that's all that is basically, but I am going to make all my kit available to stream live and do the night sky watch and the chemtrails and the daytime moons as well. I'll be keen to have a good look at them. But using, as I said, the DSLRs, the cameras, bridge cameras and telescope all live and just hide on the observatory page. But you'll see this a little bit better now when we get zoomed focused in on it, because I've got the speed now up in twice the speed. Let me lower this, put that normal, drag this back just a bit, and shall I slow that down a bit? Because I think this may be a part where I put it like 0.75. I do a lot of focusing because I couldn't see the screen properly. The screen was on a bit of an angle to me, so I was doing my best to see what the focus was. We're looking at the screen, the computer screen, from a strange contrast. So that's why you see me focusing a lot on it, but messing around with the focusing. And obviously the different light, because when I'm looking at the moon surface, you can see there's more light coming. And so the screen and the zoom, the focus has to sort of adjust to that. So when it's over this side of the screen, what it's on now, this is when I get the best footage of it. And I think I've lost the focus there, but I'll probably work to try and bring it in. I do actually leave it at times as well on just the moon surface, as opposed to what I'm trying to do a lot of the time is get the edges of the moon in, because that's where I can see the craters best and focus in on it. There was a lot of cloud blowing over it also. But how easy this is really. This is a modified webcam. What I'm thinking is, when I get an attachment, when the attachment comes to stick the cameras onto it, they'll then operate their own focus. And where I can't now particularly operate the focus and the zoom with the webcam just being stuck straight into it, the cameras may even operate in the telescope better as well than the webcam, because they'll use their own auto focusing, whereas I'm having to focus. Maybe I may find that the cameras auto focusing will help me out here. We will see another good where I let the full moon pass across the full screen. All the time here, I'm probably wrecking the footage by trying to just focus it. I'm always trying to focus it. always trying to make it better, and maybe sometimes you should leave it more. Let me move all this information off the screen, I'm sorry. Wonder if that was one of the best parts of it. Probably was. But I'm getting closer. I am getting closer. And there is now just a few little parts and pieces and the right wire here and there. And this will be this will be a lot better. This will all be a lot better. Just doing it with my camera alone, but with my camera acting as a webcam will be a good experience. It'll be good footage. And that's something I can pretty much do from anywhere. I can always have my little laptop bag, my camera bag with my laptop, jump on, hotspot my phone to the computer, go live, and beam whatever I'm doing type of thing. I could get any angle really, I could. I'm open to have like camera 1, 2, and 3, or camera A, B, and C with different pans and zooms. Camera, say like A, can just be like a wide angle, just getting a lot of the sky in, taking in the chemtrails. It'd be good for the time-lapse footage. Camera B can be like one that I've just got close to me, what like I can grab for the chemtrail planes and actually grab them and zoom in on them myself and talk about them. Camera C can be trained in on something like the sun with a filter over it, just so like I can pretty much take it, and I've taken a few ways and I've all of them going. I'll just do a layout in OBS, and obviously do my best just to have good footage and maybe some facts and a lot of debate as well, because I do think that the moon is a lot closer. I done an experiment once. I'll have to re-upload the video for that as well. My own little personal experiment just to show how far away the moon was. I picked a crater on the moon called Plinius. Found the distance, the diameter of Plinius, this particular crater, was about 30 kilometers. So 30 kilometers is about from Liverpool to Manchester. 30 miles, sorry. About Liverpool to Manchester. So I drew the circle and then zoomed all the way out until it resembled what we see Plinius looking like with our naked eye. And lo and behold, it only got about 30 miles away, 40 miles away or something. But I think that'll change a little bit based on the moon's particular orbit. Like in the particular, sometimes it looks very close, sometimes it looks very far away. So I think the furthest away could be about like 70 miles or so, and the closest it could get up to about I think 20, 30 miles away in the sky. And all this come from me looking at the clouds and saying they're only 1 mile away, to my sister, and she said no, they're not. And I said yeah, I'll look at them. I could run to them in 5 minutes, and she was saying no, you couldn't. So I went in then and dragged up how far away the clouds are, and it says that they start ground level. You'll get them in buildings, won't you? You get them in skyscraper height. But like basically I was right. 5,500 feet is 1 mile. So when you hear planes fly at 35,000 feet, at most that's only like 5-6 miles high. Okay, so that leaves a lot of distance for the sun to be like what, 20, 25 miles away. It does. Because it's not that much above the planes, what they're flying at there. It's not going to be that far away. And that was just off an experiment, just using Google Maps. Zoomed all the way out on Google Earth. I'm going to come back in the chat a moment now, just while the footage has dropped, because I think the moon is about a quarter of the size of the Earth. I think, yeah, learn so much. The moon with deep shadows. When on the moon looking at the Earth, you never see this. How is Earth such a blob and the moon so crisp? These spots have to be massive in comparison to Earth. What I think, why it's the colour? Why is the moon that colour? Why did he tell us everything that we see on the moon and in space? Because it's a million light years away. We're only seeing stuff that happened like 2 million years ago. We should be seeing dinosaurs running around and all this. So none of that little debate adds up with me either. Just looking at this footage now. Thanks for coming in, learning the Jesuit order. Hopefully I do get this footage again. It is fiddly, so fiddly. But what I'm thinking is when I get the cameras doing this through the telescope, I hope they access the auto-focusing for me. Still to see, still to do a little few more tests over the next, say, week or something. Get all my kit in place. It would be nice to put mounts on walls in certain places as well, just where I'll get stability on the cameras. So I'll look into stuff like that as well. I have got more or less panoramic views around the rooms in here. I'm sorry this has gone off now for a moment. Let's just find another part of the footage where, yeah, because in the middle part I concentrate on the center of the moon. What I've been trying to do in that part of the footage a lot is just try and get the edge of the moon where we could see the best craters. Not sure what speed I've got this part in.